possibly need for this, including a second giant-ass screwdriver. Okay, fucking hell. So I think... I have it like wedged in there. I'm trying to... That's not doing anything. Ugly. There's like so many little things everywhere. Wait, that actually might help. Hold on.
If you hit it hard enough, it'll all work out, right? Unless we break the thing that we're trying to salvage. So we're trying to take the bottom of this out so we can try and remove the standoff so we can reuse the standoffs.
It's not fucking working. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this out now, by the way.
Do we need that?
I don't think so.
This is kind of ratchet. Just saying.
Fucking hell. But do you see what I mean? How, like, I feel like this should come off.
Yeah, I do see what you mean. I don't see... Well, it looks like it's loose from here. Can you pry down through here? Get it off from the edge. Yeah, that's the way. Now I just need to do that all the way around. And then hope that it comes out. Ow, jeez, it's sharp.
Yeah. There are some, like, screws. Is that a screw? I don't know what that is. What this is.
What? Oh. I don't know. I feel like jabbing at it with a screwdriver isn't accomplishing very much.
I've damaged it.
Oh, great, that's what we accomplished. We damaged it. Look at this. We have already damaged it. What is the... What are we... What is this?
Okay. This fucking power supply, I swear to God.
What if you just take the hammer and hit the power supply a bunch of times? I mean, it's not like it'll explode or anything.
Are you serious?
You probably shouldn't actually just start beating the power supply with a hammer. Like, somewhere in there's a battery. And...
Batteries don't explode. That's never happened. What?
Wait. It's not like a certain popular fruit computer brand has recently had a scandal with their computer batteries exploding.
Can you, like, hand me... Hold on. Can you hand me the other screwdriver?
Here's the big boy.
Fuck, I almost had it.
Are we just trying to pry the bottom off now?
Well, I'm just trying to see what the fuck is keeping it in. Okay, so now that's stuck in there.
I feel like I'm in the danger zone here. You just slide back a little bit. Oh, it's coming.
This is a fucking process.
So what do you think? Can we compete with Linus Tech Tips yet? I mean, our case mods are much better. I think we improved it from its original state. What is holding it in?
That's a good fucking question.
It's just like in so tight. I think it's just stuck in this corner here. Can we slide it like this way at all? Or pry it that way or something? Yeah. Try that. Oh, it just wobbled. It's wobbling so much we better start playing $20 Nosebleed.
Me and Andrew still need to record the fucking parody we wrote of that. You know what, Austin?
Hmm?
I think it's welded onto the standoff.
Wait, what?
I think it might be welded onto the standoff.
Like the bottom of the case?
Wait.
Okay, oh, that comes out. The power
has
supply comes
fucking
out.
Clips.
It had
Also, the
clips.
power supply is broken as fuck.
Oh well, that's unfortunate. Now, did that help us at all?
Well, now I can get to this side.
Great.
So I think there were screws that I was supposed to unscrew. But I can't see them on this side. Or what the fuck are these? Are those screws? Also, what are these?
I don't know. They're not doing any. Well, actually, they might be responsible for this.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
My knife.
This case is a little mangled.
Huh?
I think I could still salvage this. Actually, I bet I could reuse this.
Fuck off.
What? I'll do a build in it and use your old graphics card over there.
I don't know what these are. They're not screws.
I think your blade's a little thick there. A little thick.
Definitely need to sharpen this. But what the fuck?
Do you have a thinner blade on that? Yeah, that's better. Can you get in there now?
Fuck. Okay, don't part the blade.
This is going great. I just knew something would fuck us up.
I don't know what those are.
They're too high to be holding this back plate in.
I know they are. Look, because like, see?
Oh, yeah, they're going through. Oh, can we knock them out from this side?
Like knock them out.
Yeah,
Just
knock them out. You bent the shit out of it.
That didn't do shit. They're like pieces of like metal.
We're doing this to salvage a few little tiny freaking things so that we can put screws through them to attach the CPU cooler.
I'm just gonna try to pry it off from you.
Proprietary bullshit. You know what this case needs?
What?
It needs some Linux. Just on the case. Just on the case. Because it is absolutely proprietary.
Fucking hell. You guys understand how much muscle I'm putting into this? Also, how much fucking willpower is draining from me. God fucking damn it. Okay. All we want, like this shit. These 4 shits.
The little
right
nubs.
there.
Just the little nubs.
We don't even fucking need the other. Are there even other 2 that aren't? There's just these.
Yeah, the holes that we're not going to have and don't need / can't use. And this will be enough. These will be enough to hold the cooler on.
Nothing to do from this side, is there?
Take the whole thing off.
Hold
Can
on.
we
Hold on.
taking the feet off?
Yep.
I wonder how much of this is still functional. Oh. There it goes. That didn't do anything at all, actually.
I thought that would help more than it did.
So, we really can't do anything with the
little things. I don't know what the fuck they are.
These.
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
I don't know what they are.
Well, they're obviously going through the thing that we're trying to remove, or the bottom plate anyways. You can't just buy a CPU cooler.
I can, but I'm this far in now. Might as well keep trying.
Didn't you get this from your mom?
Yeah. From her work. Wait.
Oh, it is lifting.
I did something.
Wasn't she trying to sleep?
She can't hear this.
Are you sure? Because you're kind of hitting it with a hammer.
I'm trying. Alright.
It stops after 5 minutes, so I'm starting it again whenever it
Yeah,
ends for the timeout.
It does that.
But it timed out, and then as soon as I hit record and it actually started recording, you sighed, which I just feel like is really appropriate.
Fuck.
This is going great. We just need these little shits.
That's what I'm trying to see if I could like wedge them up and see if we can get them out somehow. That's what this was about.
Oh, you're using your hand.
It's loose enough now.
The thing is, we don't know how they're attached through here.
That's what I'm trying to figure out if they are. I can't get to them and I can't find out.
What are the odds we can cut it? I don't know if you have a tool for that.
We might.
This is fairly thick and rigid.
Hey, let's go look. You can turn that on.
So we have tools, additional tools.
Will this help? Will this do anything?
They're 10 snips. I don't know if they'll cut through that. No, they can bend it, but they can't cut it.
They put a little cut there. I can see it.
All right.
See? You can see the hole.
Yeah, but is that actually going to help us at all?
Who the fuck knows, Austin?
We would need to do that around the standoffs, I guess.
If I can get closer though at this point. Wait, hold on. Let's be smart about this.
Oh, yeah. Pop those off. If you can. What?
I got one out.
Nice. Go ahead and do the rest and see if we can lift that entire bottom plate off, and that would help.
Yeah, why didn't we think of this earlier?
Well, because I tend to assume that cutting metal isn't an option, or if it is, it's a last resort option.
This
because
isn't really cutting. I'm just kind of
Well, yeah. We probably could have done that with I have some standard pliers. We probably could have done it with those.
All right, that one's kind of jammed. I'll just try the others.
I mean, if we get all the rest, we can just kind of lift it out. Why would that not work? These videos are going to eat up all of your phone storage.
I didn't have any left anyways.
I also don't know what resolution this is recording in.
4K.
Just by default?
Yeah.
I thought it looked too good. Do we need 4K footage of this?
4K 60 FPS footage is nice. Okay.
Of this? Hey, here's this mangled Dell case in 4K. I just thought you needed this.
You can cut it off until we make progress.
But it's all progress.
I'm gonna be wrestling with these two things for an hour now.
An hour? I have to be home by like 6.
I just can't get any like leverage. Like with the other one I had space.
I bet the internet would, one, have a lot of choice words to say about all of this, including all the things that I've said that are just blatantly wrong because I don't know what I'm doing or what I'm saying. But two, lots of very, very nice, helpful advice. That would be better and more intelligent than everything we've done.
Okay.
So did we get all of those?
Huh?
Did we get all of those?
I've gotten exactly one of them.
Oh. You can't get any others?
Doing my best.
Oh, what if you, the other one you mangled with the screwdriver and the hammer first?
Well,
Or just the hammer, but...
really not making much of a difference right now. It's just because I can't get any leverage on it.
That sounded good.
I just cut part of the thing off.
Oh, that's actually maybe good, maybe not.
I think that's actually bad.
Is it bad?
I think that's bad.
Let
me try this one.
Hey, we got a smaller hammer. Maybe that'll be able to hit him better. Look at this little tiny hammer. Look, it's little. Where are they at?
There's one there. There's one there.
Oh, they're in the corners?
Yeah.
That's... I can't get to that with a hammer.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a really tiny hammer, but you don't have a really tiny hammer. This is the tiniest hammer you have, and it's a pretty tiny hammer.
Do I have needle nose pliers anymore?
Yes, they're probably on the table. I can't see them from here. Oh, needle nose. Here they are. There you go. Hold on. I hate this thing. Stop doing shit. It's okay that we're working on carpet because there's nothing electronic here that we care about. All right. This is getting dumber by the minute. Good job. You're not worried about melted plastic dripping into your carpet?
It's not melted, it's just heated.
To make it more malleable.
Yes. It's not even that hot. Making progress, I think.
I can smell.
That's just the gas.
Yeah. I swear if I get poisoned from this.
It'll be fine.
How do you know?
Because that's a cooking that's a cooking blowtorch.
Why are you cooking with a blowtorch?
Because it's fun.
When you eat your meat, only done on top.
No, so it's called sous vide style.
But what?
So you get a giant pot of water, and a machine heats up the water a lot, but doesn't boil it.
Okay.
So then you put the meat in vacuum sealed bags. You put them in the water, and you leave them there for like 5 hours. And they cook perfectly evenly all the way through. Okay?
Okay.
So they're all cooked all the way through.
Yes.
Then you put them on the stove for 2 minutes, and use that to give them a nice char on the outside.
Huh. So you cook your meat in warm water.
Yeah.
Like bath water.
Something like that.
So why don't I just take my meat into the bath with me for a few hours? I don't see the point of going through all of this. Like, I have to take a bath anyways.
Awesome, why are we doing this?
Because you don't have a CPU cooler.
Is there no other way to get it on?
There's no good way to get it on.
Is this a good way?
If it worked right, it would be. Listen, the optimal solution here is to just have a different cooler.
Well, that's not happening today, so what can we do today?
Literally hold the cooler over the CPU to make sure everything's working when we get it working, and then you won't be able to use it until you have a permanent solution.
There has to be a fucking way.
The issue is, any way for us to mount it, right now, without doing it properly, would end up being more permanent. Like, we could actually glue it on somehow, but you wouldn't be able to get it back off.
I don't know that I'm not worried about that.
If it ends up having that thermal paste issue, I think it will, then it's going to be a huge problem.
I mean, we can use toothpaste.
God damn it. I don't want to. Did you cut that off before you put it down?
What?
Did you cut the gas off before you put it down?
This gas doesn't turn on.
What?
Well, I mean, it's still like baby.
I could have died.
There, now the gas is off.
I could have just died. He could have killed me. I really don't know what to do with it. I mean, I didn't really expect the cooler to be the thing. Like, I expected they would have used a stock Intel cooler, because it would have fit. It would have fit in this.
There has to be a fucking way to do this, I swear.
You mean other than getting a cooler?
Yes.
Stealing a cooler instead of buying one. This is the only desktop in your entire house?
Yeah. That, so that it's actually...
Yeah.
Oh, wait. This one I just got the thing out with a little bit of stripped metal, but the stripped metal doesn't matter because it's not stripped from the screw.
Fantastic.
It's just, watch out, it's a little sharp.
Okay. Recap, because we weren't recording. We're cutting the metal backplate out around the standoffs to get the standoffs out because we can't just knock the standoffs out. And it doesn't matter because the metal backplate isn't actually touching the board. It's hovering just off the board, just like it was in the original case. That's now
the reason this
eliminated.
is safe is because that's how it was before.
Exactly.
Is these screws were the part that was touching the motherboard.
And it's completely okay because the standoffs are being held in like you were saying earlier, like a nut. The force, the motherboard being in between the cooler and the back plate that's not really there anymore, is holding it in. So, yeah.
This is not easy, by the way.
Boo-hoo.
This isn't like cutting paper.
This is just to mount the CPU cooler.
I might need to torch it a little more.
Just don't melt the standoffs because they have to stay full form for the screws to go in.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try melting it just a little more.
If this fucking works...
Austin, I think I'm a genius.
I mean, if it weren't for my suggestion of knocking the bottom away from the back plate, we wouldn't have gotten this far. What was that briefly on fire? Oh, it's that cable. It's the rubber around that cable.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, we don't need the cable.
Don't worry about it.
We don't need the cable. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
I should be putting this other standoff in and starting to screw it, but I'm holding your video. Do we still need this?
Well, I just wanted to update the video.
Well, I'm gonna put this in, and we're gonna continue doing standoffs. That's not good.
Wait, no, I think that's just it coming out of the thing that we want it to come out of.
Let's hope so. I'm gonna stop this for now so I can continue working.
Shit. Oh, okay. We're good.
So the problem I'm saying that we might have, even after we get the all four standoffs, is that we're only gonna have this section here screwed down. This all is still gonna be up. So my concern is that this is still going to be slightly off the CPU because it should be pressed all the way down. But without any screws down here, it's just going to hang up a little bit.
Well, this will help.
These will help.
Yes.
Yes, they'll help a little bit. I'm still... I expect your CPU to be a little hot. We'll see.
Okay, how did you do? This seems like it was very hard to do.
No, not at all.
Oh.
Put it back down. I got it.
Okay,
you can record. I've got this. I am I'm a professional here.
Where's the other? Here it is.
All right.
I'm just gonna cut the. That's it's the old case. I just want to take a second and look at it.
Can you use a screwdriver on this? Because I gotta hold it flush and hold the standoff. She's going as far as I know. I can't tell.
Oh shit! I'm screwing the back of your screwdriver.
Okay, it's definitely going because the standoff was turning against.
Oh, sorry.
Look, left mark.
Nice.
Okay,
Wait,
so this
hold
one's
on,
kind of in.
So give me the mark. Give me the mark. Give me the mark. Give me the mark.
What?
Give me the mark.
The mark? Oh, it's kind of sort of faded.
I saw it.
Okay.
Do you just
where's
want
the
to
other
take
one?
a second? It's over there. Just want to take a second and
Rip. It had a good life, question mark?
It had a life.
Its life was in service to you, so I can't call it good.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, someone will one day.
Unlikely.
Oh, hold on. I can just switch thumbs. That actually hurts because it's sharp metal and it's rotating against me. I'm good now.
All right.
For the moment. It plays until it actually cuts me.
Okay. I think it's... Yeah, it's in.
It's still rotating the stand though. I have to hold it or it's not going to tighten.
Well, here, if you don't want to cut yourself,
You get used.
I'm going to turn this off first. The color temperature of this room is fucked up. But, because we got the white light coming from there, but then the fucking annoying yellow lights. But, yeah, we have the cooler on.
It only costs us the case. How long have we been working on this?
Time is it?
It's been about 2 hours.
Jesus fucking Christ.
About an hour or more of that has been spent just on this.
Okay, that was the hard part.
We'll see.
Alright, I guess we'll keep going.
Yeah, so...
Hold on, let me stop. Check that out
in here.
for a second. Just to be clear, 250 gigabytes.
250 gigs, but it's WD Blue. These are the go-to. By far the most popular consumer hard drive, Western Digital Blue. Most people buy the terabyte one. This is clearly based on the shape of it, older. Terabytes of storage were not standard.
All right, well, so now the issue.
We'll just slide it in here. It'll be tight. Oh, it doesn't go all the way back. Never mind. We will,
kind of drop it down there, and
It won't fit in.
why does it need to be mounted?
It doesn't, except whenever you move your case, your hard drive's just going to rattle around and fall out and shit.
Well, I don't intend to move the case that much.
Well,
Theoretically, could we just tape it?
absolutely. In fact, that's the thing people do when they don't have proper mounting mechanisms. They literally tape their hard drives in.
Duct tape?
Duct tape should be... Maybe there's a better way we can do this. Like, we have openings here. Maybe there's some way we can secure it with, like, ties or something.
Yeah, we can figure that out. But also, we have duct tape. We also have electrical tape if that would work better.
We'll see. I would like to not tape
Why is this zoomed in so much? Why did you have it zoomed in that much?
Because... Don't worry about it. I don't know. Because it's in 4K, that's why. I can. So, ideally, we'll be able to take this shit off, like, completely.
Alright, I guess let's just fucking work on that. The whole thing.
Well, okay, so our issue here is when we had our cooler and everything was fine and dandy. The problem, it was on like
It was on like that.
right. But we got to put it in, and the issue is this part where the fan blows out the exhaust was bumping the space in between the case fans.
I need to come this way.
It was like this, so the exhaust was in between the case fans and the I/O opening.
And it was like blowing into this piece of thing, which just wasn't fucking helping.
There was nowhere for the warm air to actually get out, so the exhaust fan was basically useless because there was nowhere for it to blow the hot air out to. The air would just the hot air would just backflow.
Right.
And
So
it would melt
our next thought was, and I actually want to go through the whole fucking process that we did this, was to take this off the cooler and like rotate it.
and try to remount it,
which
something
may
like that.
still actually work.
Yeah, we might still go with that because I don't know if my other idea is going to do.
So then Austin was fiddling with that shitty GPU.
Yeah, I joked that I could take this off and use it as like an extra case fan or something on my own build.
And then I'm like, wait, we have an extra fan. And I said it as like an offhand comment. This was the power supply fan.
Was it the power supply fan?
It was the power supply fan.
Oh, okay. Well, but the thing is, this fan is... I mean, they're a different design, actually. So this might move less air, but, like, they're approximately the same size, and, you know, they might move the same amount of air, but this has this extra bulk, and this is our problem. What if we just slap this over top of the heatsink?
Because the power for this goes right there.
You can just
Do you see the
plug it
little black
in.
thing?
You just plug it in here, and this can be our CPU exhaust fan, and the heatsink will take the hot air from the CPU up, and then go through here, and it's just like a regular CPU cooler, except it's a power supply fan. And it's not plugging into the CPU.
The thing is, if we do that, the air will be blowing up right here, which will be caught by these going out.
Yeah.
So part of it will hit the glass, and part of it will just be blown up by these fans because it's going right into that path.
Right. It's taking it straight up instead of to the side. Because we've taken this apart as much as we can without doing what we did to the case. I just
love that without doing what we did to the case.
So like rotating this is still definitely an idea. Frankly, it's probably a good one because I think we've done enough janky stuff for one day. But
you say that, but we haven't actually screwed anything into the case yet.
Well, actually, I don't even know if rotating this is going to work. I am so upset because the logic behind this makes perfect sense. This is going to take the hot air up out of the radiator, but it's going to blow it either into these rear case exhaust fans, or it's going to the air that hits the glass is going to rise up and go through the top exhaust fan.
By the way, I just want to be clear. So we took one of the screws from the old cooler there, screwed it in here, and now we're using zip ties on these two
to stabilize it around the other sides. And it's not going to shake much.
Because I can tighten these so that it'll be pulled from both sides.
Right, this is
already not moving a lot. Look.
Right. It just needs to... Yeah. It's actually moving like almost not at all.
Hey,
Once we...
we
can slap one here.
There isn't a screw hole there.
No, there's not. So if we can... I would really suggest doing another zip tie down here.
I can do it through there. But look, so I can like put this in here.
Uh-huh.
Right?
And tighten it all the way down so it can't move at all.
Right? Here, maybe. I should have done a little bit looser, but it's fine.
Yeah, because it pulled it.
But you know what? It's still roughly...
This one might pull it back even.
Yeah.
If
So
we
I'm
can
going to tighten that a little bit, then I can tighten that afterwards.
Right. Let's see if we can get one here and pull it straight again. But, like, it's covering the majority of the radiator.
And you know what, Austin? These aren't going to get in the way because we can snip them off.
Right, yeah. So even if this doesn't work and we have to try duct taping this on, I hate that idea. I actually like this a little bit better. Well, we can't duct tape this on anyway. We've already confirmed that. I don't know what we would do with this if we had to use it.
There's a lot of dumb shit happening right now.
So basically, this is our only plan at this point. Because we decided that we couldn't rotate this and we can't duct tape it on anyway. There's really not a good way to secure
pull
this.
Pull it back into place. So then I can just kind of like gently tighten this.
Yeah, just make sure it doesn't yank it out again.
This isn't moving. Like this, Austin.
It's as tight as it would be if we had screws in the four corners. And these zip ties have enough heat resistance that like it should be fine. Everything here should be fine. And I kind of hate it. The only reason the CPU won't be reasonably cool for a while at least, because again, I don't know if this is going to pull enough heat for long-term use, but the only reason that the CPU is going to overheat at this point is because the thermal compound isn't going to transfer enough heat to the radiator. We'll see, but this, in theory, could be a working solution, and our cooler is zip-tied above our CPU to a proprietary Dell heatsink that we cut the standoffs out of the case and put backwards through the motherboard to get the cooler on.
This gets better and better.
You know what we could have also done / could potentially still do though?
What?
We could actually just take the heatsink here off completely and just put this fan over the CPU. But this is better because the radiator does help with cooling. But I'm just saying, we could have cut the middle.
Worst case scenario, we just take the heatsink off.
We have options. We have so many options.
What the fuck is the CPU? Is it a little chip
See,
down there?
the lesson here is, it's under this. The lesson here, though, is if you open your mind to all possibilities and get creative and just think outside the box, you can do anything with enough different attempts. And
I'll put it on me. I don't know a lot about Magic the Gathering, but there's a Magic card called One with Nothing, and what it does is it discards your entire hand. And I remember the flavor text of that card is something to the effect of when you have nothing, everything is possible. And I just feel like that's really relevant right now. I don't know, I think that says something. You're zooming in, you fucker.
I zoomed in and on your eye while you were saying that.
Alright, let's keep going. I'm gonna go see if my mom's awake. And tell her not to come into the basement.
Back to work. SATA cables that we're gonna need those.
Quick update. CPU and motherboard are in the case with this fan. That was not supposed to be there originally, but it is now.
We put a case fan. It's hooked into a case fan port on the motherboard that we're just. Hopefully the BIOS has an option to control it or some shit, or it defaults to full. I don't know. We're gonna just have it spin as fast as it can go, and hopefully it'll take all the heat off the radiator and blow it through these exhaust fans on the side.
We also got the power switch connected.
Yeah, we
just barely.
The reset switch is even tighter, but we're ignoring LED and speaker. We also don't have any connectors for.
I was like
USB.
super concerned when I took off the old power switch because I kind of thought I broke it, but we ended up using a different connection.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, what was it originally?
It's this black thing next to it. There seems to be 2 power switch connectors.
Oh. You know, I wonder if one, we might have fucked up, and 2, if we can plug these in there.
I see they're both labeled power switch, I think.
You know what? If it works, we'll know, and if it doesn't, we'll change where it's plugged into.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to find out, because I've actually plugged those in wrong before, and if they're in wrong, they just won't work, and you have to plug it in, right? These are actually nice because they're paired together, so you don't have to plug in individual positive and negative ends.
All right, so what are we doing next?
I think I'm going to go ahead and put the power supply in.
All right, I'll come back when that's done. Right, so the power supply is in.
Yes.
It actually fit really nicely.
Yeah.
Like, really nice. We found a solution for the hard drive, which is that this case was designed kind of well.
Our solution for the hard drive is that the case was designed to take hard drives, and I thought we needed a bracket, but we can really just put screws through the...
Here, hold this. All right. So, we got everything in. We took the hard drive out because we had to put the GPU back in. The GPU's in, screwed in, and we're plugging everything back in. Make sure the connectors are out. They are. You're good.
Yeah. You wanna...
You're right.
Get me started.
So, we have it all set up. It worked once. Crap, this needs to be out of the way.
Yeah, also we have to open it.
Yeah. So, power button doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. Well, a power button works. The original power button works.
The original power button that came with the case that I took out of the case.
Mm-hmm. So we're using the power button from the old case.
Which we're super lucky that I didn't damage.
Yeah. We took the power button out of the old case and have it inside the new case. We have to use that to power it on at the moment because the motherboard, I think it doesn't have a proper case power connector, period.
It doesn't. And so I have to use this little thing.
Yep.
Power on.
But.
And then this will run for a minute.
Yeah.
It does that. No. There's a light there.
It's just taking its time. Takes it a minute.
Come on.
Hit the button again.
I see a light here.
It works, we promise. It booted. We went into Windows.
Come on, it worked.
We went into Windows.
That power button doesn't do anything.
No, it doesn't do shit. What does you press that one again? Nothing?
Alright, I'm gonna try that.
Great. Power cycle it again. It worked. It worked, we swear.
It did.
I think now it's switched off. On the power supply.
No, it's on.
Is it?
Yeah, and I can see light here.
Oh.
The Ethernet light?
Oh, the Ethernet light. Well,
why?
Switch it off and switch it back on. And you plugged it into the power connector. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
There's still that little light there.
And it goes off.
Oh, wait, that's still on.
Yeah. I kind of figured that would be the case. But you saw that it lit up the first time.
Yeah.
So something works.
All right, I'm just going to give it a minute.
Give it a minute. Okay, great.
Also, I need to make sure my cat doesn't get in there.
Yeah, she will crawl inside, and that will not be good for literally anyone. It won't be good for her. It won't be good for the computer. It won't be good for you.
Don't go inside my computer. Don't go inside my computer.
I don't think she cares. Everything was working before.
It's on.
Yes, it is. Make sure everything's plugged in tight. Nothing came loose during the... Make sure the CPU connector is in good.
Yeah. It seems to still be in. So in. This is in. This thing might have disconnected.
What thing?
The power button.
The power button
Yeah.
might have disconnected. Oh, and it's not powering on. I wonder what kind of coincidence that could be.
It's really hard to see in there.
Need a light?
Hold on, I got it. Oh.
What's up?
One of these things came out.
Oh, is that bad?
Yep.
Oh, how do we fix it?
There, just get it back in.
Oh, okay. Here's a light if you need it.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so the reason this isn't working is because this power button right now is not connected properly.
Okay. Well, we need to connect it properly.
Doing the best I can.
It's fairly important. Yeah.
All right, now it should work.
All right. You say that.
I can't get it in.
Oh, are you sure you don't need a light?
Oh, this is the light that I'm working, but maybe get a light in here that might help.
Ignore the cable management.
Please, for the love of God, ignore the cable management. Right, I think it's in now properly.
Oh. So it didn't do its normal power cycle-y thingy. But, oh, hey,
I did the thing that it fixed it.
the thing that fixed it.
The thing that I thought was going to fix it.
The thing did the thing.
So this always happens.
Yeah, so it complains about that weird security thing that it had, because proprietary bullshit. And then it whines about failures in the rear fan, which, by the way, are working.
Every fan is currently working.
Yeah, and the front I/O cable, which we admittedly didn't plug in because there weren't ports for it on the motherboard.
One.
Yeah, we can just skip this. And there's the Windows logo.
This is going to take 15 minutes.
Yeah, so, but this is evidence of success.
Yes. I'm going to put the case, for now, back on.
That's chill, I guess.
Primarily so the cat doesn't get into it.
Yeah, but that's Windows. It works.
That took a lot faster.
Yeah, it's been a process, but it boots. Yeah. Now
we did it.
Yeah, all that's
Just
left
to
now
go
is
ahead
all that's left now is some setup, but it works.
We'll get back to you when we're testing this with Minecraft.
Sure.
Okay, so
Sure.
you wanna it's working, sorta. We uninstalled AMD and we restarted, and now we're getting NVIDIA. Do you just want to run them through?
What just happened just now?
Yeah.
Oh, well, randomly the screen started blinking. At first I thought it was the CPU overheating, because, like, I expect that to happen.
The screen went blank.
It went blank, sort of came back, went blank again, And then it came back in 1080p.
At regular resolution.
And we noticed that all of a sudden the NVIDIA install application service was running.
It just went away. There it is.
Yeah, it's still there. But GeForce Experience hasn't finished downloading yet. It just did. We can run it now, by the way.
It just finished downloading.
Right. And at first I was like, ooh, spooky. But then it occurred to me that Windows Update is installing the NVIDIA drivers in the background.
And NVIDIA Package Launcher is also doing a thing.
Okay, let's just launch Experience and
should we wait a minute?
No, let's just go for it.
Okay.
Yeet. Go all in.
Okay. Should I keep my task manager open?
Your task manager? No, we don't need it. We have a hardware monitor already.
Alright, so
we're about to answer the age-old question: can it run Minecraft?
our temperatures are not.
Our idle temps are max of 53 degrees Celsius on any core.
They're averaging like in the 30 to 40 range.
Yeah. Oh.
What?
At some point, for some reason, all of your cores boosted to their max boost speed at some time.
Listen, man, Minecraft takes some effort to open.
That's probably when it did it.
I don't know why the Minecraft launcher is harder to open than Minecraft.
You are currently at over 30% CPU utilization on every core.
Yeah, Minecraft launcher. This is a pirated launcher.
Care to upload that to YouTube?
I pirated Minecraft. But this Minecraft launcher, for whatever reason, just takes a really long time to open. But Minecraft itself runs faster.
Huh.
Like this launcher program just doesn't work very well.
Also, is this just like the regular Windows version or the Java version?
I don't remember.
You don't know? Okay.
So the cat has not attempted to get into the computer yet.
Well, the panel's shut. Wait until you leave it open one day. Where'd it go?
I started the game.
Oh. Alright. That's chill. Yeah, your CPU is running like as hard as it can right now. Our temps are upping. And the game hasn't even launched yet. CPU load, although to be fair, with CPU load nearing 100%, it's not heating up very quickly. Is there like a full screen?
For this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have to go into...
Let's full screen and max it out. Turn everything on. Yeah, full render distance.
leave this here.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Graphics are already fancy.
Okay, speed line is already maximum. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So, can I run Minecraft?
That was a quick load. See what I mean? How the game loads faster than the launcher? This is all I've built. This is not failing to load anything.
It's still taking a little bit to render stuff off in the far distance. Like when you first turn to face it.
The game just started, though.
Right. It has to catch everything. Performance? Feel good? No lag?
No, it's not dropping any frames whatsoever.
Folks,
Huh?
we have our answer.
It can run Minecraft.
It can run Minecraft.
And like,
now we'll close this and your CPU temps will have spiked up to like 90 degrees.
the render distance is...
Everything is maxed. Why does Minecraft look okay? That's weird.
What do you mean?
I mean, it doesn't look like poop.
It's a good game.
Well, I just remember it looking not this good.
Everything is like... the render distance is doing fine.
Uh-huh.
Like, if I go all the way up here...
Right. Yeah.
Like, that's a pretty good render distance.
Yeah.
And it's like, nothing's lagging at all.
Yeah.
Alright, Minecraft works.
Minecraft's good.
Again, see how long the launcher took compared to the game?
Yeah. Cat.
Alright, so...
So let's see here. With that very brief episode of the very brief like 2 minutes of running Minecraft, we did get up to temps as high as 62 degrees. That's.
So what do we try next?
I say we just throw City Skylines at it, and like if it crashes, it crashes. But we need to see if your CPU is going to be able to handle extended load, and City Skylines is fairly brutal. GPU, I'm not worried about.
This is definitely pirated, by the way.
Yeah, we weren't filming a lot of stuff. The GeForce Experience optimized to mostly high settings, so City Skylines. We'll see what this does. I noticed you loaded a game, right?
Yeah.
How much stuff? How busy is it? Not particularly busy. There's not a lot going on here.
Jeez.
There's not much going on here.
Yeah, but like this has never happened on either of my computers.
Oh, what is this?
The way the game's running right now.
Is it
better?
Oh, well, yeah. The graphics card is substantially better, and they optimized it to the appropriate settings.
I can play this game at full speed.
Yeah. Yes. That things don't lag a ton anymore. That's what better graphics card will do for you.
Also, ignore the fact that I'm $16,000 in debt with infinite money.
Oh, well, if you have infinite money, start just like throwing stuff on the screen.
All right.
Like just build a bunch of shit, and then like, do you have disasters?
Yes, I do have disasters.
Great. Then after that we're gonna spam a bunch of disasters. One, see if we can make it lag. Two, see how stressed we can make it, and then check temps later. The one thing that you're gonna need to keep in mind, regardless of what temps are after this, is that because you have a fan.
I have to reach a population of 1,200 for that to happen.
Oh, okay. Well, then just throw stuff on screen. The thing is, though, because we have a fan over a heatsink, eventually the heatsink is going to completely hot, and it's going to exceed the heat the fan can dissipate, and so eventually it would reach a point of like increasing temperatures, I guess. Oh, okay.
We'll try it later.
That's fine. We'll see.
You don't want to sit here for an hour as I get to 1,200 population.
No. Also, that when you do eventually do that, it's going to be a good testing. Oh,
so these didn't go up at all.
They didn't get that hot from that little bit.
They actually didn't go up at all.
Yeah. So one day, like, sit here and like game for a couple hours, and then check temps.
Let's go ahead and do one more thing.
Okay. Can you scroll down and see if it has GPU temps, by the way? GPU core max 63. Not bad.
So
at all.
What we're gonna do now.
Okay.
We're gonna bust open Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh, yeah. So you can actually play.
Well, just to kind of see what we're at and grab. This game is, and I'm just gonna max everything.
You should be able to max it out fine. I should think. You blow away the recommended spec. You have, I'm pretty sure, the exact CPU they recommend and a notably better GPU.
I know this game normally takes a minute to load, but again, because of the slow hard drive and basically the slow hard drive, games take a bit to start up.
It'd be like that.
Once they get going, like League of Legends takes forever to boot up, but runs perfectly once it does. Except that one time that I tried to play it in 4K, and it was down to half FPS.
Love those Steam updates. It's the one thing that Linux isn't better about. We still have to wait for Steam to update when we launch it.
Again, a lot of the problems I have could actually just be fixed by getting an SSD.
Yeah, especially if you got a good one. Something to consider when you go to buy one. The best ones are M.2 NVMe. You don't have an M.2 port on that board. So you could just get a SATA one, or, it'll be up to you, I guess. It's your login screen?
I don't remember having to log into Steam.
Come to think of it, I haven't had to log in a while either. It used to ask me every time, but now it doesn't.
Oh, you can turn it off until this comes out.
Will do.
So
that was Dragon Ball Fighters.
We just maxed out Dragon Ball Fighters. We didn't show you, but it looked beautiful and it worked perfect. so let's go ahead and take a look. These still have not gone above 63.
Yeah, again, you need to play an intensive game for a prolonged period of time to really see if the CPU is going to heat up. Maybe the heatsink, isn't going to overheat and the fan's cooling it enough and all that jazz. Maybe. That'd be cool.
I will get back to you on that.
All right.
But, it works.
It works.
All right.
It's been a mess, but it works.
I'm going to shut this off.
All right.
Oh, hello.
And next time you have power on, you have to open the panel and hit that glowy power button. But
All right, let's go.